With your CIGTV News Update, I'm Donna Bush. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cayman Islands government's new department, Workforce Opportunities and Residency Cayman, or WORK, is making its final call for the tendering process of the technology platform that will underpin the new business processes. It is fundamental to our new business processes to have the IT systems in place, said WORK Interim Director Sharon Rolston. WORK is radically changing the way job-seeking Caymanians connect with employers and vice versa, with technology playing a pivotal role in the process. Proposals are currently being submitted through the government's electronic public portal, with Monday, the 23rd of July, being the deadline for submissions. Meantime, a press release from the Health Services Authority tells us that the Cayman Islands Health Services Authority is in the process of relocating its public health administration and the Cayman Islands Cancer Registry from the Cayman Islands Hospital site to a nearby building. Both entities will now call the Smith Road Center home. The move is part of an expansion project that aims to help the organization meet the needs of the growing demand for services at the HSA and annual increase in the population of the Cayman Islands. Ms. Lizette Yearwood, Chief Executive Officer of the HSA, noted a growing population, aging infrastructure, and the continued prevalence of chronic illnesses have amplified the demand for clinical services in the Cayman Islands. So the HSA has embarked on phase one of the expansion project, beginning with the Cancer Registry and the Public Health Administration, which includes the offices of the Medical Officer of Health, Public Health Surveillance, Health Promotion, and Genetics. Now, the move will create more space for additional rooms to expand our services, she says, which may help to reduce waiting times and improve the patient experience in all interactions with the HSA. The new Public Health Administration and Cancer Registry offices will be located on the second and third floor of the Smith Road Center, respectively. Well, the Ministry of Education and the National Youth Commission held an event to recognize the 12 young Caymanians at the Proud of Them Youth Recognition Initiative last week. This is the round 9, and the recipients hail from Stake Bay and Cayman Brac, Georgetown and Bordentown, and range from 11 to 21 years of age. Now, recipients were nominated and recognized for outstanding contributions in the categories of academics, sports, career, culture, business, or community service. Each awardee received a Proud of Them recipient certificate and a $500 check. They were congratulated by speeches by the Minister of Education, Youth, Sports, Agriculture and Land, the Honorable Juliana O'Connor Connolly.
Every year we find it a delight to fund this program, and I'm looking very eagerly to see your face as I drive in the traffic of Cayman, and I can be looking up and see who these young people are. And I'm going to not be like the South African example and tip my hat because I'm told to do it. I'm going to be a very proud minister, willing to blow my horn and tip my hat and brag about you and make you conversation pieces as we go through, which means that puts a very legitimate expectation on you. While you're up there and you're going to be celebrities in your own right within short order, we're going to expect that iron is going to sharpen iron, and you're going to get your other adolescents and young people within your little groupings and your chat groups excited about the possibility. You see, I want to have a problem next year where Joel comes back to me and says, Minister, I need more funding because we have so many Proud of Them, we can't decide who to give it to. That's the positive energy and synergy that I want to see created as more and more Proud of Them recipients come and go. And I just don't want your journey to finish by being on that billboard. I just want that to be a constant reminder that look out, Miss Desiree, we're coming for scholarships. Look out, Education Board, we're coming for our masters and our PhDs, and look out, Cayman, because we are nation building, and every one of you here tonight, whether you recognized it before you came or not, is one of those significant foundation block that is going to make Cayman the world-class jurisdiction it has its rightful place to be in this global village.
And the ministry's Deputy Chief Officer, Mr. Joel Francis, who helped set up the initial recognition initiative back in 2012. He served as Masters of Ceremony while parents, friends, and family of the recipients attended the event. We say congratulations to all of this year's Proud of Them recipients. Finally, the 2018 Miss Cayman Islands Universe pageant is just weeks away, and this week I held a session with the contestants on how to prepare for their best television interviews. Also attending were members of the Toastmasters Club. They noted how well the contestants did in their mock interviews. Following the preparation session, I later provided the contestants with feedback, and Toastmaster members will be doing the same to help each young woman improve their interview skills. The Miss Cayman Islands pageant, Universe pageant that is, will take place on August 11th at the Westin Resort. Well, for a look at our weekly schedule of shows here on CIG Television, you can go online to gis.gov.ky and click on the publications link at the bottom of the home page. If you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a wonderful and safe evening, hoping you'll join us back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.
The Esterly-Tibbetts Highway 3-lane roundabout is ready for drivers. It's time to make sure you know how to use it. First, know which exit you need to take. Pay attention to lane arrows and signs. Make sure you use your signal to change lanes or exit the roundabout. To turn left, you always approach in the left-hand lane and indicate left. To drive straight ahead, you need to be looking out for signs and road markings indicating which lane to use. Get in one of the lanes marked with a straight-through arrow. If turning right, you must use the right-hand lane and indicate accordingly. To use the roundabout safely, remember these 3 tips. Know your exit, pick your lane, and signal to make your turn.
Did you know your mailing address details on your land register must be up to date in order to receive notices on new development which may impact you? Visit Lands and Survey Department to check your mailing address is correct. Did you know that walls, fences located along the road require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that fences and walls within the high water setback require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that a trellis structure requires planning permission? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that a deck more than 6 inches above finished grade requires planning permission? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know that planning permission is required for a sign? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know you should check with the department before leasing a property or unit for a business as a planning and permit application may be required?